quick little walk around here on our Ranger 10. This is the roof all the way set up, ceiling fan, sink, stove, refrigerator down here, control panel, outlet, cabinets, AC unit. What I've done is, on this, I've divided off this wall for the AC unit. I've actually put a shelf all the way back. Took this outlet here and went to a shorter outlet box for it so that we could go ahead and put the porta potty in underneath. This door goes all the way out to flush on the seal. So we can just slide this out. Space back there, you can see I got a container back there. There's room for more back there. And got here is seal on the door. Seals to the shelf right here. The reason for this vent is because all the air that comes into the AC comes into this. There was just dead space in the cabinet right from here to here, and there's no real air supply to it. The only air that it would be getting is air that would have been leaking in around like where I had this seal right here, this foam seal. What I've done is I've divided it off so that you have air from the cabin going into the vent that goes into the supply air and then discharges it up here into the unit. Modified all these cabinets. Cabinets now are full depth. They go to the full width of the whole cabinet. There's an access cover down underneath in order to reach the water heater, so you don't have to pull the refrigerator out in order to hit the bypass valve. So that's the refrigerator right here. Renogy unit right here. This is our control unit. Down underneath the bunk here, I'll get the cushion to go up. This is all now batteries and Renogy right here in the front, and then it's storage in the back. Master on off switch here for your 12 volt. Renogy control over here. Water tank has been switched for 17.5 gallon to 19 gallon. I'm going to call it about 17.5 to the fill line. It fills within about 3/4 inch of the top. The vent actually now works. Before it was kinked off. There's a sub panel right now. The sub panel comes from the Renogy. Power comes from the unit, comes in from the outside shore power, goes through the power unit over here. The Renogy then, when it's on, has a transfer switch that transfers power back to these outlets, and it's also the outlet that goes to the AC unit. So when the shore power is removed, the Renogy then switches on, and then you're on inverter power. And with 200 amps of actual power in this thing, we've got enough that it will run this AC unit even just off the house batteries for over 3 hours. Anyway, that's what we've done to modify this. It looks pretty much like stock until you start looking really closely and realize we switched out this door. I had this door special ordered. And then I've completely ripped apart the cabinets and done all sorts of interior work on these cabinets in order to give us an additional 3 cubic feet of storage here in the front, not including the space that's down in the front now and on the shelf now. So we're all set to go. I've already leak tested everything. Everything works. Everything has been checked out on it today. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the garage. As soon as the weather is thoroughly nice and warm, we're going camping.